Girl, you make me go so loco, make me go crazy.
It's been about 6 months since I've left YouTube, and I literally did not expect to film. Obviously, by the title, you guys know that today I'm gonna be talking about my breakup. I have never brought up my relationship online. I know a lot of people, you know, just tell me not to use dating apps, whatever the case is. My Tinder was set for me to want to talk to people long term. I really had cut off, you know, all of the late night shenanigans, the late night hoisms. For this story time's sake, we're gonna name the guy Tommy. Going into where I feel like Tommy and I's relationship kind of spoiled or went sour. My 21st birthday, a couple months ago in March. It was a really crazy night. I had a car at the time, and I also wanted to go out with a few friends of mine. I knew I was gonna be drinking that night. I had already started drinking like during that day. I go over to my friend's house. She's like, oh, come over. Like, I got some drinks for you for your birthday. Let's celebrate. Then we can go out. You can invite your man. My friend had not really met Tommy. I really felt like this was a great opportunity to celebrate my birthday and also get them to kind of like meet or whatever. We are set to go out, and I go over to my friend's house first. I drive over her place, and you know, we start drinking, and it's occurring to me that, you know, I really want to be with my man. So a little time goes on. Me and my friends are still pre-gaming. We're drinking. We're getting ready to go out. My man calls me back, and I'm like, okay, let me pick up. And I could already tell that his energy had changed from like even the last couple minutes that we had been on the phone. I already had known at that point, sometimes he gets a little aggressive, and I've told him that, you know, I'm cool with that. You know, I'm cool with that here and there. Not aggressive to the point where like he's being like verbally abusive, but my friends started noticing. I had him on speakerphone, but I was like in another room. I don't want to have that kind of energy on my birthday, you know what I'm saying? After I hang up on the phone with him, my friends are starting to notice. They're like, what's going on? Then they're like making jokes, and they're like comparing me to a relationship my friend had in the past where like he was abusing her basically. I was just sitting there like, I'm nothing like that scenario. Like, you have no idea what you're talking about, and it's really weird that you would just, you know, make that joke. At that point, I didn't want to drive around with my friend. I did not want to be in her car. I said, you know, I'm gonna drive my own car. I'm gonna do what I want to do tonight. And you know, that was the wrong decision because I shouldn't have been drinking and driving. I mean, that's just a given. Looking back, me and my friends, I think we did get into, you know, an unneeded argument. But when you insert yourself into something that has nothing to do with you, I really feel as though you're just asking for whatever comes next. So, fast forward, I'm mad as fuck. I, you know, storm out of her place. I grab my keys. I'm out. At this point, I sent my boyfriend my location so he could know like my whereabouts. At first, I'm like, okay, I'm just gonna tell her I'm following her. I am gonna follow her, but then I'm just gonna ditch. That's what starts happening. I literally started my car. I'm following them. I'm speeding as fuck. Like, I'm past them by now. I'm coming up on like this little four-way stop in the road, and this car, I'm coming this way, another car is coming this way. I fucking rush into this car, total my fucking car. Luckily, I wasn't like injured or anything. I'm 21 at that point, and my license was clearly not active, so it was basically my fault for the accidents. They asked me to do like a whole bunch of things. It wasn't like a scary thing, it was more kind of just like a what the fuck type of thing. Like, I was just very gagged. As I'm getting tested by this officer to like walk in a straight line and do what I gotta do, I see my boyfriend's car. I can see it from like the peripheral or whatever you call it. He doesn't even stop or ask, like the officer's like, he doesn't say anything. He just drives off. In my head at that moment, I'm thinking like, what? Like, what's going on? Like, I'm confused. So I think I'm gonna talk about what caused me to break up with him. So I have problems of my own that I clearly have to work out. He's saying how he feels, I'm saying how I feel. You know, I'm telling him like, it's just not gonna work. Can you just go? And he's like, no, you know, we're gonna talk about this. I don't wanna talk. Like, I have literally nothing else to say to you. I don't know, you guys, like, part of me wanted to stay with him. I felt like staying, I wouldn't be alone. I debated like staying with him a lot. It was so short of a period of time of knowing him, so I was writing a lot of things off at first, but I knew in this moment when he was talking with me like that and he was getting aggressive that he he wasn't gonna be, you know, for me. I grew up in households on my mom's side, on my dad's side, where I grew up not seeing the most healthy relationships. Finding myself there was a tough but needed realization to get myself help. And so he said he was leaving. No matter how many good moments we had or whatever the case may be, like, we still had too many problems. I'm so sorry if I'm like getting emotional, you guys. Like, I've been dealing with, you know, the results of my breakup and trying to find myself again and, you know, find the happiness that I know I can have. And it's just been so hard, like, recently. What I do know is you guys have been the sweetest and the most kind humans that I could ever ask for. You guys have been watching and binging my videos, you know, the 6-7 months I've been offline, and I can't thank you guys enough. And so thankful for, you know, the little numbers that I do have. Those are the main reasons and the main red flags that I spotted in my relationship, where I had to cancel it, I had to end it. I just want to move forward. That's it, you guys. But yeah, I think that's all I have for this video. I will be coming back next week with one of my regular story times. Please make sure you give this video a like, comment down below. I love you guys all so much, and I will see you soon.